Nancy Cahalen, Better Business Bureau, joining us right now, and she's got a really interesting one today that's a little bit off the beaten track for us. I don't think we've talked about this before, that there are some new ticket scams out there that target drivers. Nancy, good morning. What in the world is this all about?
Yeah, I mean, I saw this, it blew me away. So, getting a ticket on your car is bad news, but when you get a ticket that's not real, that could mean serious trouble and not with the law. So, when you see a ticket on your windshield, your first reaction is not a positive one. So, what we're hearing is across the country, fake tickets are being printed up and put on windshields. And what's the scam? They want to get your money. They want to get your personal information. It's always the same. So they prey on fear because you're scared to leave a ticket unpaid, especially when they insist that it will be sent to collections, or they'll take your car, or even arrest you. So legitimate law enforcement and parking agencies won't contact you in the same way as these scammers do.
Yeah, isn't that something? Because, I mean, really, when you put that ticket out there, I guess it wouldn't go to a city website. It would go somewhere where else. This is really wild. So how do I kind of spot that this is the parking ticket scam?
Well, it's really hard to tell with the ticket because the scammers are using new technology to create fake parking tickets that look surprisingly official. They have portable printers in there, printing them up and putting them on your car. So if you've parked in a legal parking zone and you're pretty sure, there are some steps you can take to see if it's a phony citation. So depending upon how they want you to pay, we've heard about some that have a QR code on it. So you use your smartphone and you go to the QR code and it takes you to a website. You need to check out that website. So, and make sure that it's an official .gov, or if it is a collection spot where the city has offloaded their ticket business to, you're going to want to check the city or the town that you're in to see who they use to collect these ticket fines. So just to make sure that you're sending the money to the right place. We heard from one parker that they paid $15 to park in a garage, and he had a receipt for it, but then when he got out to the car, he had a violation notice for $56 because it said that his ticket wasn't visible on the dashboard. Wow. So that was a big scam.
Yeah, isn't that? This is really something I had not heard about. This one, it's pretty wild. I mean, I guess the next time that I get a ticket, although sadly it's probably going to be legit, I'm going to look at it with a fine-tooth comb here.
Yeah, you really need to. It's unbelievable. I hadn't heard about this one either, so that's why I wanted to talk to you about it. The best thing to do is know before you park. If you're visiting a new place, research the available parking and local parking requirements. These ticket scams tend to target tourists. Out-of-state plates are often the preferred target because people are unfamiliar with the area and they're not sure. Examine the citation very carefully. And if you're going to pay it online, verify the website before proceeding. So any legitimate ticket's going to have a case number or citation number, and won't ask for a lot of, an outrageous amount of personal information. That's another thing with these. They ask a lot of personal information because that's what they're really collecting. So if you're in doubt, you should really contact your law enforcement agency and verify that.
Yeah, and this one would be a little bit harder for me, I would think, Nancy, to pull off. And that when I pay, don't I usually pay the? It's been a little while, luckily, since I've gotten one. But it seems to me, don't I usually pay the city of Worcester if I'm going to have to pay Jack Jones? I would think that would be a tip off.
Exactly. But a lot of cities, there are businesses that specialize in this, and they will manage their ticket collection for a city. So it may not be as obvious as you think.
Right.
And so some people are also getting tickets in the mail. So they're getting a ticket in the mail. It's saying that they didn't pay a fine, the same type of sense of urgency, or email tickets. Now that one, my scam sense would probably peak on the email tickets, because how would they get your email address if
Right.
they just had your vehicle there? And another thing to look out for is when you go to a major event and there's parking, various lots for parking. We have reports of fake parking attendants. So somebody puts on a shirt and they're collecting your money.
Right. Oh my
And
gosh.
they take off. They have pockets full of money, and they're not even related to that lot.
It's really something we really do have to be careful out there. Nancy, thank you for bringing this one to our attention. People want to, because you've been saying this for these last weeks now, especially. Just remember, everybody, if something that happens to you, no need to be embarrassed, because these guys are so good at what they do. But please help everybody out, and they can report it to the BBB.
Exactly. Yes. Please report it to BBB Scam Tracker, or you can call me directly and I'll connect you to someone that can help you out with that report. The more we can educate people about these things, the better we are in avoiding additional victims. So I had not heard of this. That's why I thought, let's get the word out, because this is something we really need to be mindful of.
Absolutely. Nancy Cahalen, President, CEO, Better Business Bureau, serving Central and Western Massachusetts and Northeastern Connecticut. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for calling this one to our attention.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks again for having me on.